Okay, there we go. My alarm. Oh, I think look correct now. Hi. It's been a while. It started, of course, with like the holidays. I was gone, so I didn't stream then, and I got sick. And at the same time, renovations in my apartment building complex thing, I don't know, also started. So things have been chaotic to say the least around here, and they're gonna keep going until the end of March. So things might still be whimsical for a while. So yeah, I am going to continue and finish streaming Little Goody Two Shoes. Not this week, but but I am going to do it. We're so close, probably. So I definitely want to finish it, especially since Astral Shift just recently, I think I got the email yesterday or today, that they have announced a new project, which isn't going to be a horror RPG, so curious to see how that's going. It seems like they're early, like, probably not super early in development since they are sharing it, but like, it seems like they're still in development, so it's not gonna be launched in a hurry, but I'm very curious to see what it's gonna be. Apparently it's gonna be based around Dante Alighieri's they say Inferno? I don't remember, I just quickly glanced at the Patreon announcement, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah. And also there's an upcoming Atelier game that I want to play. I think it should be launching, that one is launching this year, so hopefully I can stream that one too. But yeah, today I'm just gonna quickly go through my sketchbook since I finished it this week. And do that. I have like 1 hour before there's a Discord karaoke event session thing gonna happen that I want to be a part of. So let's go. Unfortunately, like I had to like choose between brightness and like some semblance of sharpness with this webcam. Apparently it's not great for drawing, which is a bummer, but it is what it is. So we're just gonna go through. These are some stickers I made. Unfortunately, they're like all losing their feet except the Mayoi hamster because its feet aren't sticking out as much. Hito's feet is just straight up off. These two are peeling. I'm gonna have to do something about that, but it's fine. I have extras and I can print more because it's my own art, so. So yeah, these are the members of Alkaloid from N-Stars. As some sort of style hamster. Yep. And this is the first page. I always start with like when I started it, so this was started in the 2nd of March 2024, so it's been just under a year. I haven't only been working in this one, so it would maybe have been faster if I'd only been working, but I use different formats for different purposes. So this one is the one that I carry around mostly, and also because work with here, because essentially this is my working depth of on my table right now, because up here is like monitors and stuff. So this is a pretty good format for being able to turn it around a bit and still work comfortably on this desk. I actually prefer different formats generally, but this one has been really good for my purposes right now. So yeah, I've also like taped over some places where there's like risks that I'll box myself or someone else, so that's not for the internet. This is from when I was doing concept work a little bit for my Singer Sona Force Mule. This is, I did not end up using this concept, but it's, with my friends we created a group where we all are represented by one fruit slash berry, so the raspberry. So this was me thinking I'm around raspberries, but I did something else in the end. This one was from when I had to do a urine test and I got this sticker and I was feeling upset and annoyed about my whole chronic illness situation. So this. And this one is around similar things, although I don't really have any teeth problems as far as I'm aware. But yeah. Here I was trying out, this was mostly just to like use my Poscam to do some bit of sketching. This one doesn't really have any deep meanings. Nor does this one. I just wanted to try a top-down sort of perspective. Not super happy with it. I need to get better at how to place the shoulders to make it better as a perspective, but it's there. And then these are these are sketches from when we were sitting around in Discord and just like challenging each other to draw characters from memory. Sans from Undertale. Sonic. I did not remember Mudkip's face at all. Garfield. Quagsire, I have on lock because it's my fave. And Pikachu I'm also pretty good at. And then Mayoi. This is pretty good to be from memory at the time, because at the time I'd only been playing for, well, basically 3 months. Well, if this was March 2nd-ish, I started it. Yeah, then I'd been playing for about 3 months. So I wasn't as deep into it that I was now, and now I'm like a little bit falling out of the game, at least. Happy elements are up to, but I'm not gonna get into it here because otherwise we're gonna be here forever. And then Knuckles in the Aishitaru Bansai outfit from the Love Live music video. Yeah. Here's a concept I did for a house in The Sims 4. I did end up building this one. I might have posted it. I don't remember. It might be on my Mastodon. But yeah. And these are some logo concepts for a friend that I helped ideate. Mayoi with a mildly punkish pirate theme, I guess. And this was also a prompt from a friend. Small teddy bear and a clown car in the car style. Bent art featuring Hatsune Miku herself. I'm actually pretty happy with this design, it's fun. A sketch of scribble sketchy of Toru from Fruits Basket. And this is a little comic I did with Hiro and Aira and Rina from N-Stars. You can read it in better quality on my Tumblr at least. This is just a bunch of random things. I have around here a bunch of Smule settings, stickers, oh well, notes, that you're gonna see around here. This is a ticket from the Finland versus France ice hockey match, the first ice hockey match I saw live when I went with my family. I kept over a bunch of stuff because I'm not sure how much you could possibly glean from it, but yeah, Finland won that one, so it was a fun match to be at. I don't know that I'd ever like wanna go to ice hockey matches a lot, but it was fun to go with my family. I sometimes I do like to like collage and stuff, so I try to do it when I remember, but it also always depends. Like right now I don't have super much storage, so I can't store too many scraps and stuff, but when I remember I like to put them in. So this one I did keep because it and this is crack ship sketches that I got prompted, so yeah. We were having a heartfelt conversation, but here I'm gonna ruin it with Reisakuma and Shadow the Hedgehog fan art, and this was Shrek and Phoenix Wright from Ace Attorney, and then Mimi. And I don't even remember what her name is. I haven't seen that one, so. But the bunny. Different kind of memory. Yeah, I mean it was a fun time when we were suggesting crack ships for each other to draw. My OC here was this one I was mostly trying out some oil pastel style pens. I was just doing whatever. They're fun. They are very blendable and you can use water on them. They're just basically like a kid's set of like oily crayons. I love them deeply. Actually, I have them here. Yeah. I'm just like one of these packs. They're so fun. But I haven't seen them around anymore, so I'm like scared to use them because like what if I run out? They're also kind of messy, so here I used an envelope and crafted a divider so that they wouldn't mess each other up. This is just some lyrics from Blackout Seesaw. It's been more times, but I can't find the other ones. But this is because I got 2 apples that were exactly 100 grams. And this has happened to me at least twice more, so if I find those stickers, I'm gonna add them in. But yeah. Yeah, this is from an envelope. So like whenever I get envelopes, I tend to save them, and this time I've been using them for like windows as well. This one I drew specifically to play with the window here, so that's supposed to look like their hand up against it. But it's another Mayoi who is surprised. It's not super. Well, I'm not super hyped about the drawing itself, but it was fun to draw for the concept. Here's a bunch of bunnies with the pastel crayons. I really like them. They just look very silly, but they made me happy. And here I tried out a bit more with the with blending the crayons. I used water to blend them into each other. It's not super precise, but they give very good coverage. So I'm happy to use them for like things like this where I'm not like super, trying to do it super detailed. And here I did another just silly sketch of my OC hanging upside down, Cosmos hanging upside down, using the same crayons. Hi Serena, welcome to the stream. Also, welcome to the stream, Bunny, I didn't see. Backdrops? Maybe backdrops. Also, just like if you want to have like a sort of childish, cutesy, a little bit clumsy style, they work perfectly. But they also work like really well. I've used them more so I can show later. But they also really good for just like covering large areas because they like here you can see that it's, well, maybe you can't see too well on this, but it's a little bit scratchy and uneven, but it's very quick to work with them, so you can very quickly cover a whole page. And then if you use a bit of water, you can smooth it out and just use it to have a very big area quickly covered. My OC Cosmos, but as a ballerina, I just wanted to play with foreshortening, so Bigfoot. This is when I was sick and also just generally frustrated because I had to do a blood test. So this is actually the real tape and pad used for my blood test. So there is blood like in there. So if there's anyone you stored the plague exactly. Now this was just a routine blood test. I was just also sick around that time. But it was just like a diabetes blood test. And then just a rant. So yeah, if there's anyone ever contesting the ownership of this notebook, here's my DNA. It's not the first time I've done like art with my blood anyway, so just to be like super clear about it. Since I have diabetes, now I don't have to do it as often because I have my automatic sensors. But before I had to do like my own blood tests in my fingers. So I usually got like both like mostly accidentally. I used to get blood on like everything. Like I'd do my blood test, forget that I'd clean it up, but sometimes you just clean it off, and usually the hole is so small that like once you clean it up, it doesn't do anything anymore. Sometimes it bleeds a little bit more longer, and yeah, exactly, it can reopen, and then you just touch something and there's blood. Blood everything. Yeah, this is Lead from I'm just changing the subject. Lead from Dungeon Machine. I love her, she's so cute. I need to do proper fan art of her sometime. But I just wanted to sketch her out. And this is what's his name? Anyway, I don't remember his name right now, but he's from Blue Period. I love Blue Period so much. The anime is already fantastic. The manga is even better. I highly recommend it. Both of them. I recommend both. Ew. This is Hemul from Moomin. Remember what the is, but this one was also just an exercise to use my oily pens, oily crayons, and washing them out with water. Can maybe tell that it has a little bit more like a watercolory texture. I washed them because I wishy-washed them, and then like combining it with ink line art. It worked out fairly well. Again, like it's not for super precision work, but it works. Hey, Katarina! Oh, thank you! Don't look too closely at them, they are peeling. Here's a little I don't know if I posted this. It's just a little Mayoi comic-y doodle. Just wanted to do a cutesy outfit. And like, yeah, here is also another one where I use the oily crayons to quickly like fill out like a big area. And this one gave a kind of nice texture too. So this one I think I did the line art first on this one actually. But yeah, this is Kanata, also from N-Stars. Also mixed with like the theme of Shinkai Shoujo girl, the Vocaloid song, which I love. Rei Sakuma, Ringe is undead. Just being silly. And this is like a crossover of Mayoi from N-Stars with Letas from Tokimimu. Every now and then I get like nostalgic for Tokimimu and I have to redo fan art, or like do more fan art for it. This was some sketching for my N-Stars OC. These are the very early stages, but I quite quickly locked in on a general vibe for him. I'm very happy with it. This was for Mermaid, but I never really ended up finishing it. It's also my own, because when is it not? This is more sketches for the OC. The idea is like he's like a motion capture with a little avatar. And then he'll also perform as a person when he gains more self-esteem in his journey. This was a doodle to cheer up my friend, so I covered up their name. And some notes for my helter-skelter settings in Audacity. This is ideas for bringing evil phone fan art with Natsume, and I might work more on this one at some point, but I haven't had the energy. More sketches of our N-Stars OCs. This is mine, and this one is Kitten Squires OC. Here's some further more just character concept sketches. These aren't really going anywhere, so I like the vibe-ish, but it's not what I was looking for. And this is the OC comic I did. It's properly scanned and posted on Tumblr, so you can find it there and read it there in better quality, so gonna just go past this. Some more sketches. This one was one of my sketches for the Raise the Curtain English cover I did. Very cool. Raising sketches. Yeah, that's like kind of why I wanted to do the sketchbook tour, because like I don't want to go through the bother of photographing and scanning them, but I'm not, I'm not unproud of them, but they're also not like worth the whole rigmarole of everything. And these are from the N-Stars CDs stickers that were on the plastic packaging that I just put in here. These I got while walking around on Pride, I think. This one was just like a cool business card that someone did, but there was a sticker instead, which was nice. Mint and Apple was an artist that I met at Tracon, and they have very cute sort of fan art and other cute stuff, so... Oh, this was when I was doing... I was doing an internet post where they were like, in how many languages can you say thank you? So I just did a list of thank yous. My OC as a raccoon. I think this meant to be pool or air. I don't remember. He's either lying on a roof or by a pool. I don't recall. Have you been naughty or nice? Mule settings. This one I'm probably not going to proceed with, but I was at the library looking at some art and thinking about stuff. But I don't know. I'm not very hyped about it anymore. Silly OC sketches. I love horse divorce and horse reaction meme. So I put it on the screen. This I think was for Inktober, Gortober. I get colors for it. But this one is also scanned. In here I do have, here in between I have a concept I'm working on. So I'm gonna more of my OC in situations. And more situations. This one is for one of my roleplay OCs, but I'm like redoing his design, but this one made him look too young, so maybe this is like when he was a kid, I don't know, but it's not a proper design. But I like the drawing in general, so I'm not unhappy with the drawing. It's just not a good design for that character. Yet. And cheap. And this is the sketch for my live 2D Mika animated fan art. This is the one that I did for starting on the animation. I'd really like actually the sketch too, so all around project. Reminds me that I can do good stuff sometimes. Here's what I did, a test printout of the two variants of the Hamtaro Hajime illustration I did on. It must have been the last printer I had because I can't find any white paper. My Dawning Angels mule settings. This one I'm probably not going to proceed with. I know you can't see it super well anyway, but was meant to be a concept for a obligato story illustration. I might rework it at some point, but let's see. My wings and the Tatsumi comic that I posted on Tumblr. No matter what, Tatsumi will bring up Mayoi, his wife. This is more closer what I'm thinking of for the previous OC that I thought looked too young in the previous the sketch I talked about. But I'm not sure that this is like final. It also like depends because he's in a lot of AUs anyway, so very different thing. It's a VTuber I watch sometimes. And if you recognize her, shh. Aida from the story where wants to kill a chicken for him and he says no. More of my OC where I'm trying different poses and also more foreshortening. I like drawing with practicing foreshortening, fun to trying to get more dynamic poses, but it's also hard to get it to look fun. But I'm really happy with this one actually. More my OAs and my OC and Stars OC. I really like drawing my OA. As you can tell. This one was actually like semi-popular in Tumblr. Everyone just liked seeing him happy. And this is my Hannibal little crack comic. I got this idea of like Hannibal from the Hannibal TV series, thinking of Will Graham as his Scrungly. I did a comic about it. So he calls Will his pathetic little meow meow. Yeah. This was the Mayoi sketch from when I was watching Megan, but the one where the E is a 3. The horror movie ? It was a lot. This one is also from around then, I think. I really like this one. I had good shapes in this one. I don't know what to do with this character though, so it's just gonna be there for now. Some ship fan art. And my current Smule group cover that I'm working on. And this one is one of my illustrations that I printed out on photo paper, test out some settings, and then decorated for the hell of it. More Mayuis. This one I'm actually really happy with. This one, like, you can't super tell, but I think I can. I at least posted this one. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I feel like it's super cute. It's one of the cutest drawn, I think, in my opinion. This one was when I met up with Mango and Kitty Squire and our mutual friend and my sister over summer, and Mango drew Mayoi for me, and then Kitty Squire filled in with Tatsumi, and then I drew Kanata playing water ball because we were swimming around and throwing a ball at each other. We were not very successful at water volley, I will tell you, but it was fun. We were so bad at this. This is one of the pages from my fan comic, the Chobitseiyu, that I'm really happy with the flow of the page, so I printed it out. And it's very cute. Printed out in small scale also. This one I sketched when I was really warm during summer and I was not vibing. This is Mayoi complaining as a kitty. This one is also a printout of my Halloween illustration on photo paper, so glossy and nice. And I just decorated it with my washi tape because I have a lot of them on it. Iori in my glitter gel pens. I don't know. Oh, that they're glitter. They are. Some more Mayoi sketches. This one was also when I was the summer place visiting my parents. But this was I was drawing these in the afternoon, night, when I was watching things when my parents had already gone to bed. But it was fine. And these are sketches, concept sketches for my illustration I did for Helpful Pixels autumn fundraiser for the WWF. So they wanted me to do at least a couple of concepts with the iconic panda that they have in their logo. Like, obviously not just taking their logo, because we can't do that, but like incorporating the panda motif. But then I also did a couple of other sketches because personally pandas are fine or whatever, but they're not my favorite. So I was like secretly rooting for not having to do a panda design. And in the end, I didn't have to. So yeah, but I also did like a couple of designs where I tried to emphasize animals that are endangered in Sweden, since it was a Swedish charity event. So there's the what do you call them? Lynx. There's the Pixel, which is the founder, one of the founders' cats, together with like the lynx concept. It's a lynx and an otter, I believe. No, it's Pixel and an otter. That's the founder's cat and otters. Otters are kind of endangered in Sweden. And this one was like a concept of like a water, wind, earth circle, with surrounded by like different animals that are endangered in Sweden. This one was kind of popular among some of the so this one was like sort of discussed as a potential design, but it didn't get chosen in the end. But it's Pixel and a lynx. I really like the vibe of the lynx that's in this one, so I would have been happy to develop this one. But in the end, actually, I'm wearing it, so let's see if I can do this without ruining things. But this was the design that was chosen in the end. It's a bit hard to show all of it like this, but it's a Pixel, but as the Earth. So it's a kitty Earth. Yep. So that's the design that ended up being produced, and I'm very happy with it. Unfortunately, it's not available anymore. Well, actually, maybe it is available. Let's see if it's in the Helpful Pixels merch store. Yep. might have changed for the winter. Yeah, they have the winter charity up. Wait, autumn 2020. Yeah, no. It's the winter merch that's up now. So these are not available anymore. But I'm very proud of this project, and I was very excited to be approached for it because they reached out to me, and it was very nice to be remembered and thought of. I also did some of the emotes before for their Twitch page, so some of the emotes are by me. Not all of them, but some. Finally, as a doll I saw on Pinterest. There's a lot of fun dolls that people custom make, and they show up here and there, so I like drawing them. And this is different versions of Chikorita. I know you can't see it very well because I drew it in a glittery pink, beige, gray pen, but it's different versions of Chikorita, like variants. Like this is an oak Chikorita, and this is a lily of the valley Chikorita. I really like this one, the reed, which just has a long reed plant on the top of the head. It's my favorite little one. Unfortunately, you can't see it very well. And here I'm like testing out some of the metallic pens I got. It's just my in a also Pinterest outfit, I think. This is my MC again. Finally, someone else. Just asking if you would like to try our latest blend of tea. It's like a magical tea. Wow, like silver foil. I mean, it does kind of look like that, but it is a gel pen. It's supposedly black, but because of the glitter in it, it's not black. It's very gray. So yeah, it ends up looking like silver. But yeah, this just a pen. More of my OC in. I think this might be in reference to one of our role plays. I don't remember. This was just me doing a silly outfit. I just wanted to try making something asymmetrical. But in a bee outfit I also saw on Pinterest. It was fun to draw. Rine watering Kanata. Since they're roommates. This one is definitely on Tumblr, I think. And then beauty versions of Mayoya and Nikki. These are on Tumblr, all of them, so you can find them better there. This one was like, I found the sticker, which shows like ceiling and wall width, or like distance. It's from a piece of furniture that you kind of affix to the wall, and they have recommendations for how far from the wall it should be. And I used it as a concept for like showing the dimensions of Mayoi's paths in the buildings, in the walls. He's sneaking around in there. And then bummer, I'm kind of bummed that this is gonna show up well, but just worked on a morning outfit for IOC Cosmos in reference to a roleplay where he was the spouse of a king and the king died. So this is his morning outfit for that roleplay. Yep. Then more mayonnaise. This is still summer. No, wait, this is when I was back at work already. So I drew this one. I must have been back at work when I was drawing these. No, but I did this one. Pretty sure I did this one. The time is fake. Don't worry about it. But yeah, this one is by far my most popular drawing on Tumblr. And this is more from the roleplay where his spouse, the king, died. So this is... I'm being sad about it. I feel like cold for saying it, but like I'm so happy with this sketch. I'm sorry, buddy. And this is him afterwards. When he's been kidnapped by the king, whose army killed his husband, the other king. And this is him when he's back in a negotiation position, and he's negotiating for the future of his country. Anyway, back to my when I just wanted to play with the light of a flashlight and like have it reveal the image. Oh, and this is sketches of the dead king husband. So, Heliodor, I'm sorry you were created to be dead. Like, he's literally dead at the beginning of the RP. I'm sorry, buddy. But I am happy with this design. These are some of the sketches that I then scanned and finalized. Want to talk about this book? Yeah, exactly. So these are the ones that I did a series of for the whole Alkaloid family. They are a lot more colorful and detailed in the finished versions on Tumblr, so you can check them out there. But these are the line arts that I scanned, colored. Kitty, and then different sketches of Nikki with different kinds of glasses. I found out that Kato is supposed to have a glasses collection, and that he has like a shit ton of them, and we got to see like maybe 3 pairs. It's like, hello. It's like with Himiru's hats all over. Like, these show us the items they care about. What are you doing, Happy Ellen? Obviously, that's not their biggest problem right now, but it's one of them. I like this one. This one's sunny and funny. And this one is also from Smaller Mangoes. The note I got when they helped me buy some ink that it then turned out that is kind of poisonous and you should not be using it indoors. But neither of us knew, so it is what it is. Another sketch of Riniki, because I was thinking about the song Alsocia and having brain music videos. This one is my Inktober drawing that I printed on photo paper. Glossy. This is the concept for the Tsumugi piece I did. It's a little bit different, but yeah. This one's been living in my brain for a while, so glad to finally have finalized it. This is the Halloween comic! This one I added screen tones digitally, so here in the sketchbook it looks a lot more bare bones, but on the other hand you see the line art a lot better. Hi Cory, thank you! So this one has, the digital version on Tumblr has screen tone for effect, but it's digital screen tones, so they don't exist in real life. Did you smooch? If I say it like that. This one was a Christmas card I got from Smaller Mangoes also, and made me very happy, so I preserved it, especially with the little wax seal. That's so cute, so I had to keep it. I'm gonna show you a peek here, because it's so cute. Obviously I'm not gonna show the insides, because that's a personal reason for me. But yeah. And this is my illustration that I did for the End Stars and Phantom Sita crossover that I did with the Big Shuffle unit. So I did this one with different ink nib pens for the most part. All of my Oi is with ink and nib pens. Nasuna is mostly nib pen. Ritsu is 50-50 nib pen and fine liner, because some of the smaller ones I did not trust my nib pens to be able to do. And then Kanata and Natsume are fully fine liner. Small. I know you can't see them. They are cute, I promise. Christmas card from my grandpa. It's a miracle it made it here. He wrote the wrong address and misspelled it, but it still found its way to me. Christmas miracle. Some more sketches for some things that may or may not impact things at some point. Sorry for being cryptic, but I haven't decided if I want to use it or not, so I don't want to promise anything. One is also a little bit more character. How do you see? Oh. This one I'm also gonna probably improve, because I like the concept, but I'm not too hyped about the position in this one, so I'm gonna finish. This is a alkaloid sketch I did. Can't really see, but this one has been photographed. I think I scanned this one also. This one was me and Kitty Squire. I was visiting them, and we were watching a Drawfee episode where they were making up new folklore creatures just based on the names of existing folklore creatures. This one I created from the name Pester Aleti. I don't know how that's supposed to be pronounced. And because it's like Pester, it's a creature that keeps like pestering you for something that's unknown at first, but then its arms can stretch and like latch onto you. And then if it manages to climb onto you, it dislodges its ribs to attach to you. And then I presume parasites you in some way. I haven't decided exactly how. But yeah, so that's what this creature does. And then for a vibe change, Tsumugi and Mayoi being cute. These ones I also drew when I was visiting Kitty Square. Fun. And then some silly poses for the ballet fixation we had. And I just think it would seem reasonable if like Mayoi was like super flexible in a ways that people sometimes find disturbing. That's what I was drawing. And then here's more from ideas from the ballet AU that we are vaguely, separately coming up with. And this one is definitely scanned properly on my Tumblr, so you can find it there if you want to look at the details. I'm really happy with this page, actually, Fred. It's really fun to do, and I think me trying to draw Itsuki-shu, it's hard. I don't know. His design is relatively simple, like, you know, hair and face and character, but it's so hard to like get his essence. This one gets closer to it somehow, but I don't have a grasp on him yet. Shh. This is my web fishing character as they looked at the beginning. I just want it to be a fat and happy fishing cat. This is the one, same one, but like slightly developed once I got different items. And now it looks different still. Mayoi. I saw a cute apron dress that I wanted to draw him in, and I think this one is also based on an outfit I saw somewhere, but I changed it a little bit to make me happy. And here is a sketch of my OC, the same one who was the spouse of a king, Cosmos, before, but this is in an AU where he is a snow phoenix. And that one doesn't really have any story yet, it's just him being a snow phoenix and being pretty, so... because I like the design, but I don't have a story for it. And here's like more sketches where I'm trying to figure out if he has a canonical outfit or not. So far, he doesn't really, but I'm happy to sketch it. And here's like me thinking about the logistics of wearing a shirt when you have wings. And I like the idea, but in hindsight, I realized he doesn't have any hands, so he wouldn't be able to tie the ribbons of the shirt piece. So I'm gonna have to reconsider. Unless he just, you know, wears them with magic. Ida giving a present that I doodled for Kitty Squire because they famously love Hiro and Ida, so. Again, Phoenix with thinking about his clothes, but this one he would definitely have had to get help to wear because he can't put on a shop. He needs to train a pet to do up his buttons for him. Yeah, he is usually in role plays with my friend Loud, where he's paired up with one or two other OCs. So he's usually never really alone in a story or AU, I guess. So he would probably get help from him to get dressed if needed. This is my concept for Mayoi as a centipede that I'm planning to eventually unleash on Tumblr too, because clearly people really liked the Pillbug version of him. I'm going to see if they also like a Centaur version of Centipede Centaur version of him. It's for science. And also because I like drawing centipedes and monsters and Mayoi, so I'm just combining it all. And here's a cuter thing where I was thinking about what if he didn't become an idol and instead became a baker because he likes baking. But I'm not really happy with the images yet. Bent art / off fan art. There's another one that I haven't finished and can't really see it very well, but it's Mayoi and Nikki might finish. This one I did post on Tumblr. It's just a cute / fun comic where Rinne calls Tomoya and Mayoi Eminem, because Tomoya is also called Mashiro. They calls them Eminem just to annoy them. Can't see it, but it's an idea I had for something, but I'm not gonna get into it if I ever make it. This one I posted today, in a slightly edited form. It's Aeon from Loud's comic, webcomic, String Seer's Prelude. The prologue is up on Webtoon, and if you like fantasy with magic and how much should I say? I don't remember how much is revealed in the prologue chapter versus what I know from talking with Loud, so gonna be a little bit cryptic, but it's got awesome art, it's got fantasy, and it's going to be very cool, I know, because I get to be behind the scenes, so I recommend getting in now. So you can keep up with it, because it's gonna be good. And here's my sketches for a Pikachu OC with a Gijinka form. Sport is their name. Sport the Pikachu. I like them a lot. I'm very happy with it. I'm probably not gonna do a lot with it, but I like the design. And me and my sister rewatched Corpse Bride over Christmas. So I did a Corpse Bride AU for Mayoi and Tatsumi, and I expected it to get 0 attention on any social media because it's two kind of niche things that I mashed together. But at least a couple of people did like it, so congrats to them. I did something that very few people really liked. And this is like an outfit concept sketch for Tatsumi for my upcoming fan comic, but I don't think I'm going to go for this outfit. So it's a little behind the scenes on development of that one. Some shipping art that I already posted, so you can look at it better there if that's your jam. This is an outfit that I did foot in that I think is cute. I had originally intended to incorporate this into the outfit. It's like a label sticker with it's on it, golden. But I couldn't quite work. And a unknown ballerina. Like how I drew the hair off, but like the... But that's what sketches are for. This was an idea for a ballet pose seen slightly from above, where I wanted to work with foreshortening. I have reworked it digitally, like done a completely different version of this that I'm kind of working on, but I'm not sure that I'll finish it, so might not ever be. And this is a character design for a character that I'm thinking about. That's I've had a project like in the back of my mind since 2013 that I'm like slowly marinating, that I'm not sure I'll ever get around to. But because I'm still thinking about it, you know, I've been thinking that I should think about it a bit more. So this is a character that might be a side character for that project. Whee! I started a sketch that I wasn't happy with, so I covered it up and redrew it. It's like the idea is like because his Mayoi's image solo song is called Raise the Velvet. I was like, what if the velvet curtain was also kind of like this outfit? So that's the concept for that one. I might rework this one. I kind of like the concept and I like the idea of the curtain in front of the face. And then just like that's me being enamored with him as usual and lifting the curtain and embarrassing him. So that's that. Here's a couple more outfit sketches for Tatsumi for the comic. I might actually go with this one. I'm kind of happy with it, but I haven't fully decided. Oh, it's time for the session, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up. But I'll just finish this. I'm almost. So I've been thinking a bit more about different outfits for him. So like standard outfit sort of shirt, and a jacket for going outside, and just like indoors chilling outfit. We'll see if this remains unchanged or not. Might. I'm actually kind of happy working. And here I've been working more on like what my UI might look like in that comic. I don't think I'm going to be using any of it. I'm not super happy with it, and this is still more of it. I'm not vibing with it quite. Oh, I'm gonna rework that one more and see what happens. And this was when I got fed up with with doing the concept sketching, so I just sketched him more with my neon Posca that I really like. Or some yellow details. And then I just fully gave up again on thinking about that concept, and I drew him as a cheetah? Question mark? Yeah. I really like the version of the face in this. But yeah. Just wanted to draw something cute, so I was like, what if cheetah? Oh, hi Ellie! Yeah. 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 Sorry, you arrived just as I reached the end. I might do some kind of spread still, like here in the beginning or the end also, but I haven't done it yet. So yeah, they were fun and cheap. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just about to wrap this stream up. So the VOD. I started this one early because I'm gonna go to a Discord karaoke party now. And it should have already started, so I'm actually gonna bounce. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me, and I'm sorry that I haven't streamed in a while. I'm going to try to get it going again, but with the renovations going on in the building and my apartment itself also, things are chaotic and it's messing with my vibes. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm glad you could show up. I was like, since I haven't streamed in a while, I was like, what if no one shows up? But it's fine. Even if no one had shown up, I would have done the stream. Because I know there's people who still like the VODs, and that's... To all the VOD watchers also, love you all. Thank you for showing up. And I'm gonna get going with the... with finishing up the Little Goody Two Shoes streams eventually. Let's see, what's... Saturday is the 8th. So probably... I'm intending to start the Little Goody Two Shoes streams up again next weekend. But if I don't, I don't. Is the conclusion on that. But yeah. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me and watching me go through my sketchbook. I'm sorry that the quality of the video is not great. One day I hope to have a better webcam. Or just a better camera that can also stream. I don't know. One or the other. But yeah, it was fun to go through it, so I'm happy that people enjoyed it. I will have fun at the karaoke party. Thank you. And I'm gonna wrap up now so I can go. Bye. Thank you all so much for hanging out and chatting with me. And I hope you have a great continued weekend. Bye. Good night.